A much more predictable way to sell is to have a strategy or a process that gives you a pipeline of potential customers such that you are able to see ways of growing your sales, right? Instead of always just waiting and hoping that something happens. If you want to keep your sales steady and your sales performance steady, you have to think about it through the lens of a strategy or a process. So I have 5 steps in the process, or 5 factors to consider when you are thinking about a sales strategy, particularly when it comes to setting up your sales such that your sales performance becomes more predictable. Of the 5 steps, it starts with attention. I know I've talked about this earlier, but attention is a very important step in the sales process because before anybody buys from you, the first thing that must happen is that they must know you exist. It doesn't matter who you sell to, what you sell, or how you sell it. The sales that you have is a proportion of the number of people that know you exist. So knowing that you exist is the first step before you can sell. Most people will not buy if they don't know you exist. It's like if you are screaming in a forest and nobody hears you, were you really screaming in a forest? You see, it's strange. So if people don't know, how do you then prove that you exist? So attention is a critical part of the process or your strategy for selling. How do you get attention? We already talked quite a bit about it around your messaging. Whether you're doing content marketing, whether you're doing door-to-door sales, whether you're selling with a sales team, whether you're using conventional or new media platforms like social media and the rest of them, people have to know you exist. Whether you're using influencer marketing, whether you're using referrals, whether it's your customers that are talking about you, that helps people know that you exist, or you're working through influencers or wherever, people have to know you exist. And you need to have a plan, a strategy for getting attention. Sometimes it's just strategic partnerships. Sometimes it is based on what you participate in, like maybe public relations, PR, and things like that. You need to have a strategy for getting attention. Because the more people who know you exist, the more likely it is that you have more people who convert into customers. Very important.